Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to take a look at this little Rebrosco TDC3008 pocket tape measure. It's very small, as you can see. It's very lightweight as well. You could almost consider this to be an EDC item, I would say, looking at the size of the thing. So let's take a closer look at it. We have a chrome plated ABS body. A nice little rubber grip just here, making it easy to keep hold of in your hands. A little button just here to release the tape measure and hold it in place as well while you're using it. It retracts as soon as you push the button, which is a useful bit of kit as well. Useful thing to have there. We have a carbon steel blade in here that'll be nylon coated for durability, like the rest of Rebrosco tape measures. It's quite flexible. It almost feels like it could be some form of like fibrous plastic type blade, but it isn't. It's definitely carbon steel. Got a magnet here, as you can see, so it's definitely a steel blade in there. It's very flexible. It's quite thick as well. How thick is that? I'll get a vernier on that, I think. My vernier tells me this is 0.2 millimeters thick, and as you can see here, 8 millimeters wide. The blade itself is 10 feet or 3 meters long, can you believe, in this little thing here. It is very easy to carry in your pocket, as you can see. Very useful for making quick measurements if you're out and about. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, 7-inch pliers there then. And you might need a little bit of carpet somewhere. Just give a quick measurement there. Cool. Okay, that is perfect. Absolute perfection. Okay, let's take this little fellow out into the back garden and see how easy it is to deploy and rewind the blade. Okay then, so let's see how easy it is to deploy this very thin 10-foot 3-meter tape along the pathway down there then, guys. Obviously it's very thin, so you probably need a second pair of hands to help you with this. As you can see, it's all beginning to crinkle up a little bit, but I've reached the stop point just here. Just stop on the tape just there for 10 foot 3 meters. Let's just lay that flat. Okay, so there it is, laid out flat, the whole 10 feet or 3 meters of it. Let's see how easy it is to rewind it. Push the little button, straight back, look at that. And the braking system can actually hold it at that full 10 meters very easily too. You can also use the little hook on the end of the tape measure to hook it onto the corner of a wall or whatever you want to measure, making it extremely easy to measure things by yourself. Now obviously you're not going to get the same kind of rigidity as you will from a proper tape measure like this one here, but you know, for a little pocket tape measure I think this one's quite reasonable actually. You know, if you want to just something you can take about with you very easily. Possibly easier than something like this or something like this here. You know, these are quite large and heavy things to take around, but you know, as I say earlier on, we can you can very easily get this into your pocket. I'd just like to thank Richard Brothers Rebrosco for sending this, as well as quite a few other tape measures they sent to me the other week. It's quite a nice little thing. You can actually, if you order enough of these things, you can actually have whatever logo or company logo you want just here. What I'll do is I'll put down here the minimum order you need to get that, you know, the logos on there. I quite like the Pokemon one. Not that I'm into Pokemon at all, but my son is. But the Pokemon one is quite good. This would be the particular logo I would like on my tape measure. Very nice indeed, I would like that, that's great. So if you're looking for a small, almost EDC, possibly, guess you could call this an EDC item. If you're looking for a small pocket tape measure, what I'll do is I'll put a link in the descriptive text down below to both Rebrosco's website and the product page for this little fellow as well. You can go along and check it out. It gives you all the information on there. As I say, this is a very small, lightweight little piece of kit. Very easy to take along. The tape, as you can see, is locked in there until you push the little button. It's a very nice little thing, actually. I quite like it. You've got, as I say, a very tough little carbon steel blade in there, nylon coated for extra durability. Very nice indeed, I quite like that. Okay then, I hope you enjoyed this little review here of this little teeny tiny little tape measure. 3 meters, 10 feet inside this little package. It's quite good. I like this a lot, actually. So thank you very much to Rebrosco for sending it in. I do hope you guys enjoyed popping over to Rathmode Manor to take a look at this nice little tape measure here. I hope you'll pop back again. I'm sure I'll have something else from Rebrosco in the near future, hopefully. If they would like to send anything out to me, I'm quite happy to take a look at their other tools and kits. So thank you very much to Rebrosco for sending this in. I do hope you'll pop over to Rathbone Manor again in the very near future. And thanks for watching.